the conception of yourself is just a program. It's just a program that's running. That's it. And you can change that program. I'm going to tell you how. So, when this program that you've created, consciously or subconsciously, it controls your reactions and it controls your attitude and it controls your speech. That's pretty much it. I mean, it include mind in there, but those all kind of add up to that. So when you are reacting to different things in your world, or you're having these mental conversations that are negative and aren't conducive to your growth, these things affect you. These things make you angry. Because when, example, if you are mentally having a conversation with somebody in your mind, you physically aren't there anymore. Like you're up here. You're not in the present moment. You turned off the present moment and you are having an argument with this person who may or may not even be there. Like, and you just taking yourself, you just giving away your power. So when you're developing this new concept of yourself, it's gonna start with, okay, what am I reacting to, right? And when you start to change it, and you start to see, and you start to get into situations to where the old version of you will react to certain things, that's where the work comes in, because you start to understand, well, okay, if I want to be this person and have these things, would this person with these things react to these things, or would they not be bothered by them? When you're developing this new concept of yourself, it's gonna be a little rough at first because you're going to two different universes. You gotta travel. You literally are traveling. So go easy on yourself. Understand, like, okay, don't judge myself, judge the state. Judge the state. Because even though I know I want to be this person and I'm moving from here to here, I understand that the changing of these two worlds, it's going to be hard. There's going to be stuff that I got to fly through. And that's okay. And you can do it. You definitely can do it. So continue to think about, I'm sorry, let me go back to what I was saying. So first was your reactions, then it's your attitude. How are you moving throughout the day? How are you feeling throughout the day? If around you is trying to bring you down, are you putting your happiness or you feeling good above that? Are you able to, even though you're surrounded by things that are making you or trying to make you feel lower, you can still see a sunset throughout your day? And I mean that throughout like your work day or um, just throughout your day. Are you able to do that? Are you able to carry a mental attitude of somebody who has the things that you want? The last one, your speech. Now, when I talk about speech, I talk about your inner speech because everything comes from the inside out, right? Everything comes from inside out. Whatever's in must come out. So, the mental conversations that you're having with yourself or with other people, with people in your past, those you got to be able to work out. You got to be able to say, like, okay, I want to change this mental conversation that I'm having with them because whenever I think about it, I don't feel good. And the way that that person feels who has what I want, the way they think about that, they might not think about it anymore. Or they say, okay, me thinking about it doesn't make me feel good. Or me thinking about it takes me off the path of being in the now. And so I know whatever happened, happened, but I can't do anything about that now. All I can do now is choose to feel good or choose to move on, and you'll start to feel better. Now, the other mental conversation that you have, let's say, with yourself, to where you're beating yourself up about something, or you're feeling guilty for, like, man, I wasted all this time and like I didn't know this information, or I didn't know I can change myself. I didn't know that this was real. I didn't know I can do this. I was always told that you're this way for the rest of your life, and that's it. And it's not true. You can be whoever you want. We're seeing that now. Uh, we're seeing people be whoever they want, and it's a beautiful thing. You can choose who you want to be. Now, with the mental conversations that you have with yourself, you got to be able to let those go, because to move forward, you can't look in the back. You can't look in the back mirror. You got to look to where you're going. Gotta look to where you're going. So those mental conversations that you have with yourself, and a way to change them to where they are for the concept of yourself is to think, if I go to the end and I'm thinking from the person that I want to be, how they think about this thing, how they think about viewing themselves. They probably wouldn't view themselves that bad. They probably would view them, like, hey, I am great. I'm loved. I am smart. I am ready to take on whatever challenge is in front of me. Say you want $1 million. How would that person think about life? If they had the $1 million, right? If they had the $1 million, how would they be thinking about life? Would they be upset at everything? Would they be joyful? Would they be going around helping people? Would they be, you know, would they be moping? Would they, or would they just, or would they be taking care of what they need to take care of? There's, you gotta let go of what's not serving you, because whatever whatever you thought about led you to this point. And if you don't like the point that you're at, you gotta think something else. You gotta be somebody else. And what I just said is giving you the keys to know that you can be somebody else. You can. You definitely can. All right. So an exercise that you can do is, when you're falling asleep at night, lay in your bed in a comfortable position. Okay. Lay in your bed in a comfortable position and say, how would I feel now that I have what I want? How do I feel? Give it 60 seconds. I want you to do it 3 times. Say, now that I have what I want, how do I feel? Do it 3 times. And if it's for a car, a house, the money, you want to be a different person. Now that I'm this way, how do I feel? Okay? So try that at night. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if this is helping you. Let me know if you try this. Let me know if it works for you, and we can keep on going. We can keep getting better every day. All right. So I love y'all. Stay up. All right.